talk about your morning DMT on relationships, and do you know your spouse's partner's superpowers? So I was thinking about it this morning, and my husband and I, so I have clients who are like, oh, your poor husband. And I start laughing because I'm like, what do you mean my poor husband? Like, he's so lucky to have me. And so what's funny about that is because I'm such an intellect, thinking, processing, big picture person. And it's hard sometimes for my husband and I to connect because he is a detail person. And so I've been listening, and I observe, and I pay attention. And like I said, I'm building this new relationship course. And the fascinating aspect of this relationship course is that we're doing it all wrong. Relationships wrong because we're looking at them as physical beings and not energetic beings. And I need people to understand when I say you are a reflection of your reality, your relationships are a reflection of your reality, doesn't mean you're an exact mirror to them. And so my questions for him this morning, we go back and forth and we start like just on a text because he's busy, I'm busy, we're running businesses, we're doing things, right? And so the question of the day, and I'm going to throw it at all of you who are married or, have a spouse or a partner, is instead of him being a mirror to me, because we attract in our trauma bonds and our pain bonds, and we attract ourselves to someone that we can learn from. And so the two questions were, what is one superpower that I have that you have a lack, insecurity, or you're poor at, that you see in me that you need to grow into? It's a lesson for you. And then I asked the second question, which is, what is one challenge do you believe that you have that I lack or am not good at or have to grow in that category of my life? For me, it's fun, right? I've grown up a very serious, driven, constant, and so my husband is a professional fun haver. He loves fun and he helps me. So I know that's one of them. There are things like that my husband is really good at. Now, but asking him those questions, I want him to see me energetically as a different person. I don't want to sit in kitchen sink bullshit and you should communicate better and you need to be better at this. No, he doesn't, and nor do I. You need to be yourself, which is the power of being authentic. Being authentically you means you also know where your bullshit is. I'm always bringing you guys on these walks with me on my morning commute of cool down. So, the bigger picture and the bigger point is that, sorry about that, guys, is that these are two questions I'm going to throw at all of you today, okay? What is the lesson that you attracted this partner to see in yourself, instead of saying, well, you don't and you can't and you're not doing a good job because you're not being what I need, instead saying, wow, you're really good at this and I suck at it, thank you. That's their superpower. That's your partner's, spouse's superpower. And we're missing it because we're always looking at, what do I say when she's having emotions? It's masculine, feminine. Yes, fucking masculine, feminine, but you all have it inside of you. You all have masculine, you all have feminine, we all have it. It's just which one are you leading more of or less of, or back out of it and just be a lighthouse and be the sun and look at those couple categories of your life, the 12 categories surrounding your lighthouse, the 12 rooms, and go, which room do I avoid? And does my spouse or partner have superpowers in that category that I could start learning from instead of being mad at them for not giving me my needs and fixing it for me? I'm learning how to be better. I'm learning how to grow there. It's that simple. So ask your spouse. My husband and I text. We'll send a question of the day. a thought of the day. This is where I get, with him. And I threw it out at him today. I'm like, wonder if he knows where his weak spot is and where I am super grounded. I'm very organized, multitasking, big picture, see the future. It's easy, natural for me. I don't even have to try, but he's not. And I wondered today, does he see it? Because that's what he's here to learn from me. That is my superpower. And like I said, I do and have learned from him that his superpower is not just having fun, right? But he has a gift of persistence, and he has a gift of just finding fun or finding what he wants. It's huge, because I would have in the past backed up and just let things fall away and started over. Now I realize it's something I had to grow into, and it's in my birth chart. It's in my, lesson plan. And everybody keeps asking me, like, will this help me? Nothing will help you until you know you. So if you're just stepping into relationships, right, we have to start stepping into the fact that they are showing up to show us something that we need to learn in. Once you learn it, it won't bother you anymore. You won't even have the conversation anymore. The past will be over. But they're pushing back because they don't want to learn what you are strong in, and they need to grow. Doesn't mean they need to master it to a level of your level, but they do need to grow and see it. So now you're on the same playing field. You're on the same level. And the same goes for you, okay? What is it that you need to do to see in them that you don't like, and that's what you fight about it? It's such a simplistic view. So it's that question, these two questions I'm going to leave you with. What is their superpower? Why? That is why you were drawn to them. It's a soul contract that you have come here to go, that's how it's done. I always feel abandoned, and they always seem unavailable. And they're not unavailable. They're just living their best life, and you're avoiding living your best life. So now you've got the message. You've got the lesson. Learn how to pick you, live your best life, and all of a sudden they'll be available because you won't be stressed out trying to prove to them they're not available. So basic. 2 questions. What is your superpower? And do you know how it impacts me, where my weakness is, and how I have to grow? And what is my superpower? And do you see or understand how it impacts you? Have a great weekend. Brightest blessings. I love you all. Take care.